Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jeannie Ellis and I'm also known as Scrapbooking Mamo. And today I want to show you a video on how I put napkins onto cards. Now I have seen other people do this. This is not new to the channel, the YouTube channels, but it might be new to some of my subscribers. So I want to share with you how I do mine. A lot of them that I've seen use glue or other types of medium, and some people use a cling wraps, and these two here were made with cling wraps and two different brands, and they both work great. You know, the only trouble I have with cling wrap is that it's hard to pull it, get it separated. It grabs me, and then I have a hard time getting it onto the piece. But it works great. As you can see, it's really, really smooth. But they're two different brands, and they work, equally. And this one is made with the press and seal. And I like using the press and seal because of the fact that it doesn't stick to me as easily, or I can pull it apart and get it to where I need it easier than I can cling wrap. So, and it just came out really good. It's also nice and smooth. So, all you need is something that's heat resistant underneath your card or your piece. You don't want to put it on a surface that can burn. And you need, of course, a card or a matte front or whatever you want. You need the Glad press and seal. That's what I used. And you need napkin. And I've already cut my napkin apart. So the first step on your napkin is to take off the layer, or however many layers are underneath the decorated part of the napkin. You just take it off. This one only has the one, so I don't need to worry too much about it. And you also need a piece of paper or something that you can lay on top on your pieces, and I'll show you that. Um, I've got my press and seal over here, and make sure that you got the sticky side. You want the sticky side down onto the card front, and I want to make sure I got the opening right. So you're going to find out that sticky, because it's going to stick to your finger a little bit, but it's not going to be nearly as bad to use as cling wrap, not for me anyway. And just lay it on top and smooth it out as much as possible. Then take your napkin right side up, and you want to lay it on top of your card front and make sure you got it to where it's pretty well covered. This almost doesn't fit. So the next step I want to do is take this paper. This is just plain copier paper. You can use a cardstock, but I'm using copier paper. And press your iron. And this is a craft iron, and it's on the highest setting. And just run it over your project, your card, whatever it is you're making. I don't imagine you can put it on a cup, but now, if you use a regular iron, just make sure that's not iron that you use a lot. I have another iron, but I don't do a lot of ironing. I don't like to iron. I hate ironing. I've always hated it. But unless it's for a craft like this. But this is a good craft iron, and I believe I got it at Walmart. Okay, now I'm going to check it. And I take my paper and I hold down the excess of the napkin because I want to make sure it stays on there. And I do realize that it melts those edges of my of the press and seal. But that's okay because that way I know it's going to get on to the card front. Okay, now it looks like it's pretty good. Doesn't look like it's up. Now, sometimes what I do is that I will take and make sure I don't, get any on the iron, but I will take my iron if I think I need to go down on the corners or something. And I'm careful not to press on any of the excess press and seal. But I take my iron if I feel like I need to. Again, if I feel like I need to. And I press it onto my card. And I don't think I needed to, but I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And I apologize for not doing more videos lately. I had surgery and things have just been going on with other health issues with other family members. It's just been one thing after another. Anyway, I'm back. And this is the card. Once it's cooled off, I'm going to take it and trim around it. But something else I like to do, take some Versamark and some embossing powder that will dry clear. And we'll work on that in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and trim this off along the edge. Okay, I'm just moving all those little pieces out of the way for now. I mean, not for now. They're going in the trash. But I am going to take that piece of paper that I use so I don't waste any other copier paper. I am going to take, let me get this edge here. Now you can distress the edge of this if you want to before you do this. I'm going to take this, and yes, it looks bad, but it still works just fine. And I'm going to rub this along my card. And it basically, what it can do is be like an extra sealant to your card. It'll look pretty. It'll have a nice little gleam to it. It'll just look good. And it doesn't have to be perfect, in which mine usually are not perfect. So, and I may have to do some more trimming, but that's okay. And then the next thing I do is take my, this one's called Icicle. It's by Bruce Monroe, and it's kind of dries pretty clear. Now I'm just taking it, going all over. Now I'm going to take my heat gun and I am going to heat this up and melt that embossing powder, and I'll show you the results of that. Okay, now I have a little shiny front to my card, and I'm not worried about whether or not it's going to stay sealed now too. So these will be good without that, but I just thought it would be nice to have a little extra protection to it, and it'll make it fun decorating it. And if I feel like I need to add more to it, I can add more to it, but one layer is fine. And you can see the shine on it. Isn't that cool? And I will decorate this, and I will be back to show you this and the one I sent to my friend. Here is my finished card, and the next one is the one I sent to my friend. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye for now.